I've gone to the same screen twice. Give me a moment. There we go. That's better. Also, first of all, thank you more for the kind words. Second of all, how are we all doing today after I get hiccupy right as I click for ready button? Which, why wouldn't I have hiccups right as I click for ready button? That just makes perfect sense, doesn't it? My music is not picking up. Let's just bump that up a little bit. I can hear this music really well, but it's just like seeing that you guys can't. Like, that's a problem. Alright, that's fine. That better, chat? Hopefully music comes in soon. Game. Music. Music. That's better. There we go, that's much better. Anyway, welcome everyone. Hope you're all doing well this evening. This is going to be our second cast of the evening. This time, fensad face off against Anarchy. So we should see this hopefully go well in a few moments. But yeah, fensad. I do have some friends of that team, I will admit. So I was like, hey, I've finished my cast in time. Why not? Anarchy, I have had to play against before when I was playing on Team Greg back a couple of seasons ago. So I do know a few of their players, not well enough to really comment on anything. But you've got too many people in here. Get out, boy! Too many people! Capital E calling for me, she swore at me. Right, so we are just waiting on players to come through first, so we'll just talk about things that's happening and where we'll go from there. So in terms of what fensad banned out, they banned two maps I enjoy of Dragonshire and Brax's Holdout. On the other side of things, Anarchy has actually banned out Infernal Shrine, so they've quickly have become my favourite this series, as well as Sky Temple, which does lower them down a few pegs, but either way that is still nice. And we're going to actually see a Towers of Doom. So where we ended the last series, we'll be starting this one, which should be fun to see. Why am I getting pings? Sorry about that, everyone. Alright, everyone is starting to file in. I'm looking forward to this Towers of Doom, and what I should really do is open up each of these teams so we can have a general idea of what they are wanting to do this series, so bear with me as I get my own scouting open, because sometimes, God, heaven forbid, sometimes I do my own scouting, which, miracle in all honesty, that I even do some scouting to this day, considering I didn't even do it for my own teams when I was given a chance. So I want to note that, fensad is higher into the table at this point in time. They are 5 compared to the 9 of Anarchy, but there's not really any points between them. Anarchy's at 10, and fensad's at 15, so a little bit, but they are definitely close-ish. And someone's in ARAM. God, there's always someone in ARAM. Whenever fensad is involved, there's someone ARAM. Beggars and Eyes vs. Gilly Shark at Bingo Nuts. I will double check if that one is available. But yeah, what I'm going to be doing is... I'll talk about what I'm doing coming up. Coming up, I'm going to be trying to push a little bit more when it comes to streaming, because what I want to do is get to America next year and meet up with some people, hopefully at next BlizzCon, because I can't afford to go this year, so hopefully next one. So what I need to do, what I'm planning on doing more is I'm going to try stream more. I'm going to go a little bit harder on the self-promotion, I suppose, and see what I can do to help myself get to BlizzCon and meet a bunch of lovely people. Wait, is Tuna not playing this series? Oh, it's Tuna Breath from this team. Oh my god, they are. Nice. There's Hector. I'll have a look into that. Give me one moment, please. Caster tools, caster dashboard, replay casts. What is it called? Papagas. Oh yeah, no, it hasn't been claimed yet. Good. I'll do that if it hasn't been claimed by the next time I stream, because I won't be doing a third one in a row, because I got to do a few things, like make my birthday, help make my birthday cake, which my housemates have decided, yeah, let's make one for you, and then they realized, oh, we're bad at baking. One of them's good, but they're not here right now. So I've got to help my housemates flounder through making my own birthday cake, which is going to be fun. But yeah, otherwise, I've got a few things to do this evening, but it's going to be rather relaxed after this. So this is going to be the last series I do for the evening, Anarchy versus fensad. Well, I guess I'll say fensad versus Anarchy as well. We're waiting on one. It's like, I wonder how much time I can stall. Realistically, not as much as I would like, but I definitely would love to try. Because I do like seeing Grismore in. Grismore, however, has been moved to a healer role in this season, which is something I wasn't expecting to see. Or I've seen her more on the healer role, I should say, this season, which is definitely new to me because I've known her more as a damage player. That is what I played. That's what I've casted her as always. Played against her, and so over the season, I've seen her picked up healing more and more. But in saying that, as Jazzy Fast is in, it's like we Grismore damage, Jazzy Fast healing. On the other side of things, at Anarchy, it looks like. So we're waiting on MJH, who apparently is possible to go. He casts most of the Ghillie Shark games. Well, I'm gonna have to cast like tomorrow evening then, just to go. Hey, Baha, yoink. He may be a bit offended by that one if I just yoink it out of his grasp. Yeah, he does do a lot of Ghillie Shark games, I've noticed. It is very true. But I haven't done Papegas on Ice in a while, and I don't think I've ever done Ghillie Sharks, so it'd be very interesting to see. I could have done one tonight, but I've kind of didn't pick it up in the end for whatever reason. Oh, I see why you're in that one. Oh no, someone. Oh, pull out the timer. Someone is stuck in an ARAM. Am I surprised? Why am I not surprised? It's fensad. It's not fensad, which is new. Fensad has been known for getting one of their players stuck in an ARAM before. So we'll have to see if Anarchy can get their player out, fish their player out in the next 6 minutes or so, because that will be 15 minutes after the start time, and we can very well see what they want to do there. if there is a disconnect, if this is a series, can I claim this one still? Can I count this one? Like, yeah, we just cast it. It is done. No, it looks like we should have their MJH joining shortly enough. So hopefully that won't be too far away. So hopefully we can get into it in a few moments. Yep, there they are. I'm going to put in caster as ready as a signer. Just so teams know when, well, that I'm fine to go. But yeah, it looks like the teams have been very patient for MJH, which is very fortunate for him because he's like, yeah, I just want to, sorry. Sorry everyone, thank you for waiting. So yeah, hopefully we can see things starting shortly. I don't know who I really support in this regard. I kind of like am ready for both teams to burn the barn down to see where they can go from here. And it looks like both teams are now ready, so we should be getting into it relatively soon. As Ruglord says, starting as they have a home team, they are ones who did make the map. It's like, did I update the title? Yes, I did. Good. So let's see where we go from here. Towers of Doom. Yeah, it's going to be a coin flip, and we are going to be starting. Well, it's going to be first pick for Anarchy, as I realize I should probably get into the draft screen before someone yells at me. Oop, there we go. Right, what are we going to see banned up first? Phoenix. No, they've never played Phoenix in their lives. No, I can't see a single Phoenix game by this team, which is sad. I would love to see a Phoenix game. Just if they ever know they're about to like have to quit out of a season, or they're like in their last map of the season, they have no hope of going further. I just love to see them lock in Phoenix, send it. But I don't know if we'll get that luxury. Anyway, what is our first pick going to be? It is drumroll ban. Brightwing. Fair enough. Relatively solid ban. Seems like fensad do pretty well with it. Someone bad against it. Joanna meet his snap ban. Just Like that. I imagine we see Lucio banned out. I know Jazzy Fast loves your Lucio. Sylvanas. Okay. It's definitely some less... Definitely some less used ones by the side of fensad. I've had pretty good win rates for Sylvanas in saying that. What do we expect to see next? Junkrat. Junkrat's a good ban here. Blaze. I want to deal Blaze offlane, so I imagine we'll see a first pick Junkrat then. Show me the rubbish rodent. I said, show me the rubbish rodent. We're not showing me rubbish rodent. There it is. Junkrat. First pick. But it looks like the Junkrat does... Ah, my finger's stuck. Junkrat is done pretty well. To be exact, my finger is stuck in my water bottle. And say that, it's exactly a one game win rate. One game, one on Junkrat at 100% win rate. So, yeah. Right, we see Anduin and Li Ming picked up first too. I do like this map for Li Ming, and Anduin is just a good all-round healer. Has that pull, has heals, has a light bomb. Just good. Interesting to see Jazzy Fast having to forsake for Lucio though. Maybe just assumed it was going to be banned if they planned for other things. That's what I expect to see. Muradin and Deckard Kane. And of course Muradin no longer an issue, as they did have that block talent patched pretty quickly actually, so they are now able to pick that level 1 without having to worry about abusing the talent. And we see Hogger banned out. Offlane getting targeted a little at this point. Interesting they do that though, because I know Ruglord likes it. I know Ruglord is a fan of that offlaner. Deathwing banned out. Hirobi not going to be able to play their hero. There's Dahaka. And a Nubarak. Okay. For the Frozen Throne, he says. Like we see another damage, another offlaner for Anarchy. Ooh, it's starting to run out of good options. Sonya is my best guess of what we're going to see here. Leoric, Sonya, Malphale have all been played before. Now we see a Zul'jin come on out. Malphale, Raynor, Jimmy. Hopefully not Gambit. Gambit's always scary to run. Especially when you're on a map where there's going to be a lot of scrapping. It can do very well, but can also be a backfire. But there's a lot to deal with them between Deckard, between Muradin, and Junkrat also has his own traps. Last pick, Hirobi. What shall we see? Are we going to see double mage? Hope not. Vala? It is double mage. Ugh. It will definitely be a rough one for fensad. Double mage here is not ideal to say the least, but it can work. It's just going to be a hard one to pull off. You're just going to be very careful to follow up on a Nubrak. And actually, Deckard doesn't have a cleanse, so maybe you see temporal loop here. We'll have to see how that goes soon enough. As we are going to get our countdown, and we shall be getting into the game shortly. I was hoping for Felstar last. Felstar could have been very good there, Fish. You are correct. Also, hi, Fish. First time chat. I hope you're doing well. Alright, but we shall be getting into the game in a few moments. So I guess we'll have to see where we go from here. When the game decides to load. Whose internet is worse than Lime's? Let's find out. It's Moore's. It's Moore's internet. Good. Right, let's get into the game, shall we? As we have now loaded in.
Prepare yourself for battle.
Right.
Heroes.
So on the side of fensad, we have Li Ming. Grismore and Li Ming, I should say. CW Ender is going to be on that Anubarak, that Beetle. Ruglord and the Space Yoshi himself, Dahaka, Hirobi, Chromie, Jazzy Fast rounding things out on the Anduin. On the other side of things, we do see it's going to be Hunter Lust on the Malphale. Joker is going to be on Muradin. Shadow Droid, Junkrat. MJH is going to be on Jimmy Raynor, and SSJG Trunks, or I'm just going to call Trunks because it's easier, is going to be on Raynor. As you see, good luck, have fun, as we are going to be meeting in the middle. Raynor is actually just going to be ace of a hole, the more consistent talent. Muradin going triple wit, third window, I should say. So, interesting to see that. Chromie is going to be leaning into that blow up build more by the looks of things, if we do see W at 1, which often indicates we are going to get the W. And we do see it is going to be the race car Tahaka. He's getting his essence and is going to waddle away. And he didn't pick up that potion before he left. That's a bit rude of him. He doesn't trust the finest potions. Right. So Ruglord's going to have to be very onto it if they want to make sure they can keep up Soak of Hunterless. Just because On a Pale Horse is going to be very difficult to keep up with. That is one of the advantages of Malfowl. He can just do that sometimes. So we'll have to see how well they do there. CW Ender is... Alright, potions don't show us. Never mind, I'm done. You could never have picked up potion in the first place. I'm wrong. Sorry, Ruglord. You're correct. This show is so red for everyone. And Ruglord's just waddling on up. Camp being picked up for one team already. A little bit slow on the other side of things. fensad, again, are running double mage, so they're going to be a little bit slower in these terms of things. And they're not going to have that consistent damage, which you do require sometimes. Healing out onto Ender. Ender's going to be fine. Ender's a little guy. He's a little fun guy. He's nothing wrong with him. No, and Jazzy isn't set to Chromie on their way back. They did pick up that mid wave, just making sure that there is going to be that help for good pull. Ender gets a live, 40 health left. Any later, and that would be a dead bug. Well, at least it would be a very squished bug. Sapper's being slowly taken out. It's just a hard one to really step up. Ender going for another flight once again. Can Ender get out? Yes, they can. There's Burrow Charge. And that is level 4 for both teams. MJH just absolutely peppering the side of fensad. fensad not really able to check him all that easily. Sampling MJH's head. Nice pull. Yeah, absolutely. It was a very nice pull. Joker getting aggressive, getting that hammer out, but isn't able to do anything. Misses, unfortunately. CW Ender getting to live, and this is where we should see teams reset now, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Mana going much better for Anarchy than fensad. I guess that's the thing about things heroes such as Junkrat, they don't require mana. Raynor doesn't need to use a lot of mana. Interesting, we see Taste for Explosion. Not a very commonly seen one, but a very interesting one. Q hits Trunks over there in the back line. That's a lot of potions. Jazzy fast backing on up. MJH gets very aggressive. If Ender is able to hold their stuns a little bit, this could be a much better spot for the team. And Tahaka, I'd like to see Burrow in now, but it looks like they are just walking down. And at this point, it's too late. Ender Burrow charges, pops that shield. They get to live! Yes, they do! Ah. Ender is just going to half, and it looks like this objective will be going over to the side of Anarchy. So good start for them so far. Oh, never mind. Robbie decides to stall a little bit. It's taking a long time to get that objective. There it is. And camps are up. Sick. I do very good pull there, by the way, to make sure all of them are punched up for Shadow Droid to just clear out. Just making it much easier for the team. Keep in mind, Tahaka's starting to speed up now. They're at 3 stacks, so they're at an extra 6% move speed when they hit bushes. So you just got to take a little bit more time to speed up fully, and then they can get their engine fully running. Now down in bot lane, we can see once again just fighting happening. Interesting on several compounds. Not the most commonly seen one, but can do a lot. Yeah, Nubrak was incredibly close to dying that objective phase. You are absolutely right, Salt Crusader. Camp cleared up pretty easily, actually, for fensad. Can they get theirs close is going to be the big question mark. Joker looking to be on a flanking jump. That's a temporal loop. Is that going to be enough damage on top of Shadow Droid? That is a lot, but not enough, as Ender has to be very careful, considering it is going to be the mine coming in now. Tongue. Nope. Tongue. Nope. Ruglord just a little bit too slow on it. Very unfortunate there. One Sapper in. Nice. 2 whole sappers in. Let's go. Good stuff there by the side of fensad getting up most to walk in. But yeah, I was expecting temporal loop, and this can be where it gets very scary for Anarchy, because if Grismore as well as Hirobi are able to sync up their damage onto the rewound target, that could just be a dead dude, no matter who you are. Murden will even take a decent chunk of damage if that is the case. And we're not with the team. I want to make a side note.
The time is now, Heroes.
Shadow Droid got very low there. Malfail's picking up mid objective as a side note. Rewind coming out. Temporal loop, I should say. Joker took a lot, but they're going to be able to jump out. Malfail finding mid objective this time. fensad are off to a rough start. Already taken 12 shots to the core. Grismore is going to have to back on up. Ender just getting peppered down. Nice stun. Oh, Ruglord is here. We do see it's Murden going down first, however. Tongue falling just short. Unfortunately, no extended tongue range yet. Does push Trunks into the wall. And you got what you needed. Just get the objective now. And that is the fight that fensad needed. They needed to get a kill there. They just needed to put themselves into a better spot, which that does help objective. They are still a little bit behind, but that does help. One no heroics by way. We got going to see isolation on Dahaka, temporal loop Promi, as I had mentioned. Cocoon and Ubrak. A little bit behind there on Hirobi's combo, but MJ8 still takes a lot of damage for it. Also, Light Bomb and when rounding things out, it's going to be Wave of Force Li Ming, as she is going that Calamity build. On the other side of things, it's going to be Avatar Muradin. Stay a while and listen on the Decade Kane. Last Rites Malfail, Riptide Junkrat, and the Hyperion from Raynor. Right, what are we thinking, teams? What are we thinking indeed? No one's committing yet. Oh, never mind. Joker winning. Nice damage. Light Bomb out. Hits just Decade Kane. No epicenter yet, so it wasn't the follow-up stun as well. Silence. Oh, but then maybe Trunks going down. Body blocking by Ender. They're trying their best to get the Decade Kane, but no one can. In fact, they get out, and this is a problem with not enough consistent damage. You have a lot of burst, but if that burst doesn't find its target, that advantage is essentially over. Ruglord does get pulled, and does eat a Riptide. Level advantage is up for fensad. Big thing to note here. Anarchy are going to be able to find that window to really step in again, as they do have that. Again, this consistent damage is becoming the issue primarily. I think next time they need to prioritize Hirobi's pick a little bit more, but we'll have to see how it goes. Ender already taking a lot of damage. Does stun Joker, is going to run out of her own shielding. Last Rites is used there, does find it stacked. Nice tongue by Ruglord, pulls the Joker into gate, but Joker has jumped to get out. So we're about a quarter of a way through Junkrat's stacking at level 4. We've already got the first stack on Malfail. Hirobi is not quite close enough to get the interrupt there, but they did think about it. However, that is going to be that for that objective. 24 to 32 in favor of Anarchy. Definitely looking to be rough, but it is workable. Stun falling just short. Ender bot back out. 13 for both teams, and actually it is now Anarchy in the lead. What are they considering there? They thought about the new break, but didn't quite do it. Joker taking a lot of damage already. Nice 4-man sleep. Ender taking a lot. Can they kill it? It didn't quite have a combo there, unfortunately, this time. Grismore and Ender aggressively on Joker. We can see it's a trade. However, Tank goes down. Oh, But the healer and the damage goes down. That's a free man now for Anarchy. They're doing excellent. They're doing what they need there. Tongue chooses Raynor. But will Raynor go down? No, he will not. Yes, he will. No, he will not. There are just some big old potions there. That means he can't. Ruglord just has to keep backing up. This tower, this is going to go over to Anarchy. Fensad looking to be a really rough start. Oh, caps available. Ruglord misses a ton. Very unfortunate bit. And meanwhile, we can see Deckard Cain getting bottom for free. I do like this choice to go top by Fensad. They are wanting to open up that space, wanting to get as much damage as possible. Hopefully pull some of the pressure away from bottom. However, instead of that, we can see it is going to be a double camp bottom, so potentially 6 whole shots that will be coming on through. That's going to interrupt them both. No, it's going to hit Grismal. No, it's not. It's just going to return. Yeah, we're going to have to see a defense now coming up from this. Potentially 6 core shots coming on through. The 16s are through for one team now. Good stun, just a little bit too late, unfortunately. More takes a lot. Sapper's dying before they can get in. CW Ender keeps getting pushed further and further in. But they managed to take the... Oh, Hirobi. Hirobi, I don't know how you're getting out of that one. Hirobi does not get out of that one is the answer. And CW Ender just skirts around the side. Back into base. Oh. Does it say Ender forced to go in? Doesn't go down, however. Grenades, not able to find their mark. Gem pulls her up. Ultras are up, I should say.
What? I mean,
right, we'll have to see where this goes, I suppose.
I've opened my tunnel as well.
No one, I was like, no one's down here. They're also defending this tower, which is the correct play. I do like the full rotation coming up. This is much better play than trying to muscle your way in the bottom. You can see if you can get both of the top ones. However, you do run out of time. Hirobi needs to stop. Hunter Lust is unable to do so. Ruglord gets a tongue onto the tank. That is a burst fire Junkrat, which is interesting to see. Hirobi is pulled out. That Riptide dies before anything else can happen. Raynor isn't quite there yet, so it is a 4v5, but it does look like Fensad are a little bit uncertain about what to do here. That's not the right button. That is. Yeah, we do see extended tongue to Harker, which I thought was going to be the case. Chromie, interesting enough, going fast forward. It's not the one you usually see with W build, but it should be interesting to see what Chromie can do with it here. It just does allow for more consistent damage, however. Which I guess is the name of the game, this map. This is... Oh, I hope we see Piercing Sands. Piercing Sands will be big. Because what, we're now at 9 to 29. Fensad really feeling the pressure here. Nope, Junkrat. Just up there, just lurking. Doing camps. Junkrat's getting that camp pretty easily, actually. Joker goes for the jump on the Grismore, doesn't quite find it. Stun coming out from CW Ender. That's actually their Junkrat's level 7 passive down. Right, we are just really walking back and forth. Not quite sure what to do here. Repulsion used on the Sappers. And they're still just right at the death zone. CW Ender trying to make the space, but does go down at the end. One Sapper dead. I don't know if they all die though. Oh, that looks like it did more. It is indeed a did more. Joker nearly goes down, but now we've got a double altar phase with 10 shots available for the side of Anarchy. So this may be it if, well, Fensad need to play their cards right, essentially. But they can't play it slow anymore. Hirobi realistically should have been set up over this side, so they're able to get their shots in. Ruglord going in from behind, does scare off Drunks, and oh, we're all way in for Jazzy Fast at the left there. Hunter Lust going, will Ruglord get it in time? Nope. Oh, yeah, they whiff, unfortunate. Hirobi getting the stall out, but not much more. Yeah, and now MJH is getting the last 5 shots. That is really going to be all she wrote for map number 1. GG. That is first map going over the side of Anarchy. Well played. Well played. Alright, let's go over to game summary. And there we go. So, Dahaka 146k soak compared to a siege compared to 148k siege Malfail. Hero damage, crit remains 60,000 compared to 57,000 to Raynor. Healing 48,000 Anduin, 73,000 Decad. Soak 26,000 Malfail, 24,000 Dahaka. There were a few moments where it did almost look like it clicked for fensad, but this is just such a... Double Mage has always been a hard thing to really use. And that is why you just don't have that consistent damage onto someone to get them low enough to make them not want to turn up, or make it so they're low enough where they can't turn up to the fight. And while fensad did the best they could with the tools they had, it didn't really quite work out as well as it did for Anarchy, who did have definitely a more consistent damage structure between Junkrat between Raynor, and Junkrat can still burst with that level 1, with that level 16. It can be a lot of damage. So it is very unfortunate that fensad couldn't quite find it there, but good first map by Anarchy, who I need to update the score for. 1. So what next becomes the question. What map will we see second? As we'll go back over to our map view screen. Right. Is that match still going? No, it isn't. It's like, my god. That's been a while, isn't it? No, it ended not too long ago. Right. What will we see next? I'm very curious. I kind of want to see fensad opt for first pick. So that means we may be seeing something such as Battlefield of Eternity, Tomb of the Spider Queen. I think it's going to be one of those 2 maps if it's Anarchy first, if it's Anarchy map picking. But looks like it's still very similar for fensad. If fensad map picks, maybe we see Cursed Hollow, maybe we see, yeah, Cursed Hollow, Ultrac Pass, maybe one of those 2. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Right. I think both teams are just in deliberation about what they want to do, because I have not heard a single thing yet about what they want. So there must be a big brainstorm going on for fensad about what they need to do for this next map. Hopefully they figure out soon. Yeah, okay, I'm going to hard read that we are going to Battlefield of Eternity. I think that's what's about to happen. Wait, was Battlefield banned? No, it wasn't, so we probably are. Braxis and Dragonshire were, as well as Infernal and Sky Temple. But everyone chat, hope you're doing well today. I know I am definitely tired. By no means am I a very awake boy. I'm not very alert at all. I'm feeling quite nappy, quite tired at the moment. We need a good nap. And it looks like it is Battlefield of Eternity. I was correct. Battlefield. And it was picked by Anarchy, so that means first pick is fensad this time around. Sometimes I do kind of know what's going to happen. It's not often, but sometimes I do have a good read of things. What will we see, teams? Interesting. Actually, now that's been a very good point. Anyway, we are just loading into the game now. We get Tuna Breath has been swapped in for MJH, so there is going to be a change of people who are in. But on the other side of things, we are just waiting on one more. It looks like Hirobi may be swapped out. So I don't know who's going to be filling that last slot there. But we are getting close to having another map. Just it has been a little bit. Sometimes we have to be a little bit patient for the teams. Some teams do like giving the casters a little bit of break. Some teams don't. I prefer where they just keep going. But hey, we'll have to see soon enough how this is going to go. Show me person number 5, fensad. Who is it going to be? Hope it's just the second Moore appears. Moore is just going to multi-box. She has 2 accounts called Grismore. They're the exact same. And she's just going to power through it. But yeah. What will we see, teams? You know what, I want to say I'm very disappointed in both these teams. Neither of these teams have portrait synergy. They've both got like just a random bunch of portraits. The closest I can see is none. There's literally no one matching. Very disappointed in both teams here today. I'm going to say Caster is ready as well. Maybe like the only thing I'm going to give is Jazzy Fast, because they at least have given a Phoenix. They at least have a Phoenix portrait. No one else is a Phoenix portrait. No one, I don't even know what you describe Anarchy's portrait as. But Anarchy doesn't have any portrait synergy either. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. Right, we are just waiting on one more team to be ready to not throw what team that is under the bus. Under the lime bus, if you will. God, I hate making that joke. But I will make it almost every single time. Because that is what I do. What? Never mind, not ready as it's being called. As Grismore has left the lobby. Now the team is ready. And I see Hirobi's excited. So, OMG, hi Tuna, as we've jumped back on in. So yeah, we'll be hopefully seeing something soon enough. Jesus Christ. Right. Teams are looking to be close to ready. At least we have a full 10 people in now. So that's a good start. It looks like... G. I was like, what does G mean? No, the other team's ready. Both teams are ready now. Jesus Christ, guys. But yeah, we will be starting the game shortly. As a reminder, we are going to Battlefield Eternity, and fensad will have first pick, as that's what they chose for, as the losers of the last map, meaning that it's going to be mapped as Anarchy chose the map. Well, let's get into it, shall we? Right. Who are we going to start with? Bands. Vala, straight off the bat. That's entirely reasonable. It's not the map you want to get Vala over on. As a map that looks like Anarchy likes to run a lot. That and a variant? Interesting. Variant's definitely it looks like a twin blade variant of that, because May is also picked. Yeah, it seems like most of the compositions of Battlefield Eternity have a variant and a Vala involved. Don't know which one. Not looking that deep. Brightwing banned out on the other side of things. fensad really ban out the same maps every single time, huh? Get some variety, guys. Come on. Right, what's second ban? Raynor. Really just removing the race heroes, but MJH is gone is probably the big thing to note this time around, which was their Raynor player last time. So I don't know if that one is a misstep there. Right, so Anarchy, what is your next ban going to be? Sylvanas once again. So we are removing one of Hirobi's heroes. Okay. So I guess the question becomes, what is going to be first pick for fensad? Blaze. Good offlane start. A strong offlaner. Just does a lot in general. What do we see on the other side of things? Going to be the question. Anarchy. What do we want to pick first too? You can't pick Yavala, which you normally do. You may see Varian still, however. You see Joanna as a first pick. Fair enough, that is a safe one. And Zul'jin. Zul'jin doesn't necessarily have the best race, but if he is able to scale, he can. So I'd like to see a very patient game from fensad here, which... Hirobi on Lucio, Hanzo, Jazzy Fast. Okay. Interesting, we're switching things up a little bit. Are we just wanting to protect later picks to see if they want to swing that? Or is this going to be the actual two we stay with? I do not know for certain. I don't think I've seen Hirobi play healer all that much. I've definitely seen him play damage, however. Don't see if I've seen him play Hanzo though, but Jazzy Fast I have. 2, 1. What is your band going to be? Anarchy? Diablo. You know what? That's a scary hero on this map. I'm interested enough why they didn't pick it themselves. That's very curious. But definitely Diablo is something you have to be fearful of in Battlefield Turning, just because there's so many wolves around that mid-map area where it really is just Diablo's dream. And a win, banned out the other side of things, so no light bomb falling sword combo. Alright, so Hunter, Tuna, and Trunks. What is left for you to choose? We still need an offlaner, we still need a healer, and we still need that second damage. What shall it be, guys? Folks, fellas, friends. Counting down. Varian and Leor. Smash Varian? Twin Blade Varian. What the? Still being Varian here is interesting. But yeah, it would definitely be a 4-man Varian, so I'd like to see Smash. Colossus Smash, I should really say, to be exact. In all honesty, it's not a bad map for Twin Blade either way. What tanks does that leave you with as good options, really? Not Garrosh. Easy to see, maybe? Ender picks Tesla. It is going to be Garrosh. That's going to be a rough one for Psycho. There's another way to put it. That's going to be a really rough one for Psycho to go into. Smash Variant can absolutely wreck shop, but if it's Twin Blade, it makes it a lot easier for Psycho. Right, Trunks, what is it going to be? Yeah, it's the healer. So we're just going a hyper carry Zul'jin style build here. But if you're fensad, you don't really need to fight. Realistically, you can clear waves pretty well between Tassadar and Hanzo. So you can just clear wave, be patient, clear wave, be patient, clear wave, be patient, and not give the side of Anarchy any room to really scale Zul'jin, and that will ultimately hurt them. Can they execute that on that? Was a question, I suppose. Can they execute on that? Because realistically it is stop the Zul'jin and you probably win. But yeah, Smash or Riots is for sure. I'd love to see Smash from Varian over there. Tuna Brief. I think I've mainly seen her play Twin Blade, but I think I've seen her play Smash before as well. So either way, should be fun to see. Varian, not one you see at all, or very often outside of Taunt. So let's see how this goes, shall we? On the side of fensad versus Anarchy. On the side of Anarchy, we have Hunter Lust on the Leoric. Joker is going to be on Joanna. Shadow Droid is going to be on Zul'jin. Trunks, Uther, and Tuna Brave fronting things out with the Varian. What style Varian? Hard to say at the moment. On the other side of things, it is going to be Ruglord on the Blaze. Hirobi, Lucio, Ender is going to be on that Tessadar. Jazzy Fast, Hanzo, running things out is going to be Psycho, Garrosh. Headhunter Zul'jin. I would rather see Q there, so this will be very interesting. That is going to be that High King's Quest. So by no means is it guaranteed going to be Smash, but it can still be. It's just more likely going to be Twin Blade. Psycho in a rough spot, but they are able to just walk out. But yeah, I have not seen a Headhunter in a while in competitive. So that's going to be very interesting to look at. Oh, Trunks is thrown in, taking a decent amount of damage. Tassadar wall just a little bit late from Ender, but gets a nice cleave with their Q. However, they are W build, not Q build. Trunks very low by the end of all that as a side note. I want to be aware, make it aware by the way, Garrosh is going the extra throw range. Jazzy Fast already at 9 out of the 20 stacks needed for simple geometry. Oh, Tuna Breath gets thrown. Psycho doesn't quite hit the slam there, unfortunately, so that is going to be Ufa putting armor on. And Psycho now one trouble, having to back up out top. Ender leaving as fast as they can. Can they live? Yes, they can, because the rest of the team, if Anarchy had actually followed up, Ender was in trouble there, but no, they didn't follow up on it. So now that is going to be... That was an easy chance for 2% extra damage to come on through. Just not this time. Psycho unable to get slammed there. Tuna Breath taking a laser beam to the face. Joker thought about it, decided maybe not the best idea. Oh. Delivered into the hands of the team. Not the easiest way to kill Joker, however, once again. That may come a little bit later. Nice toss by Psycho, putting Ender into safety. If you want to do the camp, just do the camp. Good wave clear. Very later, much later on the camp clear, but they're actually doing it quite in a decent fashion. Blaze checking top, making sure no one's up there. Neil with CB and Vay coming up bottom. Joanna throwing all the way out, and unfortunately they're down Varian as well, so even if they had that fight, it may not have been the best. Now Varian, what are we going to see from you is going to be the big question. Also, Keyboard Ufa, I've just realized, not often you see a solo healer, but it can work in the EB, and it is going to be C-Smash. That makes Garrosh a lot more scared. His smash really... Garrosh needs his armor to survive, and without it, he is kind of nothing at that point. So C-Smash is definitely going to be a scary thing to see here. Right. Oh. Joker, hi. Just alone there. But looks like Psycho is going to be holding aggressive. Just seeing if anyone's going to walk in there. But no, they already back off. And we're going to just start racing immediately. Race should be in favor of... fensad here, but it's not guaranteed. Never mind, it's going so well. Oh, Varian and Leoric gets top camp. So Ruglord is just going to have to spend this time to clear. Big start to race. Oh, Tuna Breath has been thrown in. Nice wall, that's electric fence as well. Tuna Breath taking a lot of damage, and that's them going down. Hunterlust also took a decent amount there, but is able to escape. Hanzo, by the way, already started racing. Invade coming up. Hirobi falling a little bit short with their Q there. Jazzy Fast out of mana. Psycho taking a lot of damage, but are going to be fine. Just have a quick reset if you are the side of fensad, in all honesty. You have the time, you have a decent advantage. You don't need to rush things. You have a poke as well. Oh, Trunks is thrown over. But Joanna just mounted, runs around the wall. Cycle in trouble, but nice double stun by Ruglord, stopping anyone from pushing in further. And Trunks is getting bodied very well. They go down. That's the healer dead. Nice swipe there from Hunterlust. Actually going Q build, not for one you see very often. Ruglord very well timed. Stun there. Shadow Droid again is your concern. If that goes down first, you may be fine. He may have on the stack there still. Yes, indeed he did. Lucio just died a little bit too quickly. Nice Q from Ender. Jazzy Fast seeing what they can do as well. Psycho, if this is time you die, now you do. Yep, because it is just one stack on the Zul'jin there in the end. Oh, we're going top. Oh, bye Tuna. Right, let's see how this goes. First objective phase of the game is comfortably actually over to the side of fensad. They have a decent lead there. But we can see Respawn's really coming through now, so there will be a bit late to push with the objective. Hirobi and Ender are here to start, but oh, that's a smash going in. And Q coming on out. I do like this W build. Oh, Joker being pushed back further and further. No throw for Psycho. Is the armor going down in time? Nope. Iron Skin lasts long enough to wear Psycho was able to get. And it was actually the Iron Skin upgrade from Joanna, which probably let her do that. Oh, that's combo. Joker indeed are going to go down. Lucio finds kill. Hirobi getting it. It's like, Tuna, do not smash in right now. That is a dangerous play. Q finding Ender. And the electric fence just slowly tickling down the building. Oh, Blaze shards out safety as son. But now can Jazzy Fast sneak around without giving vision? Ruglord has made it impossible. Yep, so Hunterlust now knows. I heard Smash coming out. That is going to be a lot of damage onto him. Nice boot back by Hirobi, meaning that, well, Psycho gets to live. Meanwhile, speaking about getting to live, I don't know if it's the same could be said for Hunterlust. They do back out. They do know they're still there. But I don't know if a team can get down in time. Yep, just takes a swing, is unable to get out. Charge coming through. This is aggressive. But can they get Hunterlust in time? Nice scatter. They see what's coming. They know they've got a problem now. Oh, Jezzy. 2 stacks on Zul'jin now, so 4% extra hero damage. Well, while that happened, we do see that top camp was found by the rest of fensad. So who do they need still? Garrosh, Blaze, and Tassadar. Tensorfru is why don't I call it that? I should open this instead. Good siege happening in the meantime. Zul'jin only at 10 stacks, by the way. I want to make a big note of that because it does mean it's been a little bit slower than they've expected so far. Smash coming into Ruglord. Does get a nice charge, but only one person hit.
There is no escaping.
Oh, Psycho unable to find anyone there. So let's see the rotation coming up then. Not able to find anyone that stunned, but Ruglord is going to be holding low to see if they can slow things down. Unfortunately, if you're Ruglord, you can't exactly die here. You're very important to not die, in fact. Just the longer it takes Shadow Droid to get a enough people for that's Headhunter, the better. Nice amount of stuns coming out. That's Bunker being dropped. Blaze and Ruglord, well, Ruglord and Psycho dancing in it. But Ruglord, I don't think gets to escape this time. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. The flashlight coming out from Joanna, finding the kill. And that is now 3 stacks, I believe, on him. Yep, 3 stacks on Zul'jin. Just Blaze and Tassadar still needed. Oh, heard Smash. I want to also make a note of heroics here. We do see it's going to be Bunker Blaze, Black Hole on Tassadar, Taunt Garrosh, Dragon Arrow Hanzo, and High Five Lucy. On the other side of things, it is going to be the Entomb Leoric, Blessed Shield Joanna, Taz Dingo Zul'jin. As you see, that is already C Smash on the Varian. And right things out is going to be Divine Shield Uther, just because Varian living is very good, is same for Zul'jin. If you can get those to overlap, if you get either of them to live for long enough, you're in a very good spot. Stun onto Joker. That's a lot of damage coming out now. Looks like Psycho is going to be doing a lot, but Ruglord is one in trouble. Trunks holding on. Will they... No D-shield on themselves. Didn't even use it that fight. Psycho and Ruglord low. Good stun, good toss. Want to make sure no one else goes down. There's a follow-up stun by Jesse Fast. It's going to be 2 kills now. There's going to be Varian and Joanna dying. Shadow Droid gets out, and Leoric gets out, and Uther had already died earlier in that fight. So, that is a very convincing fight that fensad needed. You could see that they were a bit unsure coming into this map, especially after the last one, so they're really making up for lost time. And that is going to be the second objective phase in favor of fensad as well. Ruglord has been very on top of his Soaker side note, same for Hunterlust, making sure they're trying to stay in step with each other. Yeah, literally 500 between them currently. Oh, not the person you want throwing into your back line. Ender in trouble, does get tossed out by Garrosh. Psycho getting a slam, and they do get to live. Keep in mind, Psycho can die. It is Blaze and Tassadar that are most concerned. The Terran and the Protoss cannot die. Right, and we can see they're pushing on the bottom building. That's a full 5-man push. Oh, Trunks has been found. Dragon Arrow hitting a nice free man. Nice boot back by Lucio. Very good push off into boot there. Joker now being slowed at wall. They're able to escape as well. Shadow Droid still has use of Taz Dingo if needed. Immortal walking on up. Joker getting relatively low, but they are going to be fine.
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest for a time.
Yeah, good stuff there by the side of fensad. This is really the momentum they needed after that first map to get their heads back in the game. The first map was rough. That was not a good Tales of Doom game for them. But this one does feel much more comfortable for them. It feels more in their wheelhouse. But I do like seeing Fish go Smash around like good. We do see a Smash variant. Hope Fish is happy. Hope Fish is happy that the tuna went Smash. Axe is coming out. Just slowly burning down this camp. There we go. What shall we see happening here? Clear out the camp, make your space, see if you can get a little bit of pressure top maybe, because we do see that fensad has committed to walking around as a 5-man at this point, so they have committed to this style of roaming, seeing if they can kill. Beautiful, just not applying all. Yeah, that extra slow does so much. Oh, Ender is in trouble. Good high five. Psycho walking in the backline. Taunt onto Shadow Droid. There's the D shield. Dragon Arrow finding a big stun, and that is Garrosh going down. Blaze looks to be in trouble now, dancing in and out of that. Nice stun. So dancing in and out of that bunker, but they need to leave. Hunter Lost wants Rug Lord, but I don't think Rug Lord necessarily goes down to Hunter Lost here, especially if it is E-build. Harobi high-fiving to get out, and that is going to be net used by Zul'jin. We did hear it follow up there. Joker taking damage. My mouse apparently is all the way up at the top of the screen. So Jazzy Fast does use Vault to get on out. And that is going to be the first time that Anarchy's in the lead for one of these immortals. Tuna Breath getting very aggressive. Dodges the Q. We're going to see. It looks like we're going to see what Anarchy can do to slow down fensad. No, it looks like we are going to get a straight up fight. That's a good taunt. Trunks doesn't de-shield himself once again, and that barely been off cooldown at the time. Yeah, it doesn't look like it was quite on cooldown at the time, but it does happen. You can see now it's out double kill. Very healthy immortal, but we are just getting a cleanup of a fight here. Does Hunter Lost go down? Throw coming out onto Rug Lord. That's a stun. That's a kill. Can you end off that? You have a big wave bottom. Can you end legitimately? Looks like that's the call. At least get structure. I don't know. I don't know if they have enough time. But it looks like it is the call indeed. Nope, Tuna Breath is being tossed around. Nice D-shield by Trunks. This may have to be just a abort now. I'm not sure if you can end at this point. You got a little bit of percent damage on, 1%. But yeah, that is a little bit too iffy a fight there. All while this immortal is going to be slapping that top building, which is going to go down itself. You've really given up a little bit too much to take that structure there, but you have opened up your own win condition at least. Immortal on its feet. Its shield has been removed. Oh no. Good for her. Stopping Zul'jin from getting that headhunter still. Oh, pushing bottom. We can see a large rotate coming out down there. Oh, that's a toss in on Varian. Varian, however, has that protected for. That's Hunter Lost going down first. Ruglord going very aggressive on Shadow Droid. Shadow Droid trying to best. Does pop the unkillable now. I don't know if they escape though. Harobi just running straight at them. That's a lot of damage. Shadow Droid drops. That is going to be Uther as well. That is going to be the kills that they need. So they may be able to get this one this time.
Red team's core is under attack.
Can they end here is a question. No, they're not ending. A lot of times you're going, maybe we end here, but they don't commit to it. Joker, I don't think you can step on that. They're definitely thinking about it. This is an interesting choice to say the least. Taunt, there's a taunt, does get two. They all get out. That could have gone much worse. for Anarchy, considering they're down numbers here. Right. Jazzy Fast is getting top camp. We can see mid camp, Bruiser camp I should say, getting done by CW Ender and Hirobi. So very much it looks like the blue team of fensad is finally in control of the map fully, and they're wanting to keep it that way. Camp found. Oh, Psycho, you are alone. Just as a friendly reminder. A little bit too aggressive there from the man, unfortunately. From the Garrosh man, that's his name, Garrosh. Just listen to that slowly go down. I love the sound of Arian's smash sword just hitting something like a wet noodle. That's a lot of push. That's a lot of siege going out. Someone is going to have to react to that, and that will be the opening for fensad to actually push in. We can see Leoric is back now. They know this is their time. Oh, that is going to be a lot coming out. That is almost a dead man. D-Shield coming out the last moment. So an overlap of D-Shield and Tars Dingle there, but it means Shadow Droid does get to live. And now Joker is going to be the one in trouble. Does get booped, does get hit. That smash going on to Hirobi. Hirobi high fives to get rid of a lot of that slow on them. That is going to be 20s found for the side of fensad. Joker being left on an island, but can they swim? It appears so. No, it doesn't. Hirobi finds the kill.
Red team's core is under attack.
Throw onto that. Tuna Breath goes down. That is another kill. That is... Yeah, that really is it. All 5 members dead. That is the opening that, well, fensad was finally looking for. Trunks goes up, slaps Psycho on the head once. Ender is taking the shots, however, needs to back up, break that leash. Trunks hopefully gets thrown back into the face by Psycho. But it looks like it has... That's going to be the end of the game. And my camera now is just being a bit weird. My game froze, apparently. There you go. Right, let me hide that. So, in terms of stats, excellent stuff plays, 105k siege compared to Leoric's 115k siege, with 15k soak compared to 16k soak, respectively. Tassadar 77,000, Joker 42,000 aero damage, actually the most on the side of Anarchy. In terms of healing, Hirobi 95,000, Ufa 49,000. So, well done there by fensad. Very good stats all around. Unfortunately, Zul'jin not getting stacked there. I think they only ever had 3 out of 5 of the Headhunter. Really did hurt Anarchy. It's why people don't often pick it, especially in competitive, because there's not a chance you'll always necessarily get the blow up on people. And we can see that, unfortunately, Zul'jin wasn't able to quite get that. And because of how slow they stacked, it meant that they weren't able to get full value out of their auto attacks. They weren't able to race fully. I do like the pickup of No Mercy, but I do think full Q build would have been better, especially into Garrosh and Blaze in particular, just because they are really hard targets to get down sometimes. Oh, what's here? Yeah, everything else makes sense. I'm a chicken head says hi to... Unfortunately, I'm not Tuna. Sorry to tell you, chicken head. Alright, let's jump on over to the map view screen. I'll update the scores. So, with this pattern, it just basically indicates whoever map picks is going to win the next map. I know that's not necessarily true, but it is a funny thing to see. Is Fish Hot's Tuna? I don't... No way. But right, what is map number 3 going to give us, I guess, becomes the question. Let's say it is Anarchy first pick. These teams both seem to prefer that first pick. What map should fensad go to if they want to win it? If they want to win the series, let's say. So Sky Temple's been banned. Battlefield Turning is just done. What do we have left? Tomb of the Spider Queen. Was that banned out? No, it wasn't. Both teams seem to be pretty good at that, so maybe not that. Is Cursed Hollow banned out? No. fensad seem to be good at Cursed Hollow, and it doesn't actually look as if it has been picked by Anarchy yet. In fact, Anarchy banned it once. What? Fish, don't worry, I'm just making a joke how tuna and fish are both, well, sea creatures. Don't worry about it. So yeah, that could also be an option, seeing Cursed Hollow, which I would like to see personally. I think I really miss seeing these bigger maps come in. A lot of the teams prefer the mid to smaller maps, because not a lot of teams know how to fully play those big macro maps, so some people do struggle with it a bit more than others. So I'd love to see what they can come up with here to really bring us home. Anarchy, on the other hand, do have some pretty good maps of their own. They can very well just choose to go first pick, call it a day, send it. But I don't know if that'll necessarily be the case. So what will we see? Is the $1 million question that I would like answered. Unfortunately, no other team's going to give it to us that quickly. What if they choose? What if Anarchy decide to go map pick? I don't know. That's when I probably think we almost definitely see Tomb of the Spider Queen. Maybe Volskaya Foundry? They're both hard to say from here. All I know is they are taking a lot of time to think about their choice. So hey, I guess I'm all down to see what is going to be the play from either team. This is where I just go yell. I'm like, hurry up, make the choice. I want to go to bed. I want to go make a cake. I don't know. It's very close between the two, I guess is the best way to put it. Don't worry, there's just the loot chest sound, chat. Nothing suspicious going on in the background there. It is Tomb of the Spider Queen. Ooh, it's not the map I was hoping to see. It was fensad who picked it. Ugh. I don't know about this pick. I don't know about this pick. In all honesty, this is probably a scary one, I'd say. I would have preferred to see the Cursed Hollow coming out, but hey, we'll have to see how it goes. Oh, we're just waiting for people to mosey on in for this last map of the series, which is only just going to update now for me, or for the stream. Clean test I was watching, says MJH. Oh, that's good sportsmanship. I love to see it. Right, Hunter in, and we're just waiting on one more. It looks like we have Grismore coming in to round things out for fensad. So, people have filtered in. We should hopefully be starting soonish. I'm going to say Caster is ready and hope that does something for everyone else. So, what will we see? I imagine we see some very similar bands as last time. Imagine we see Brightwing band out again, because apparently they just hate going into Brightwing. It looks like hats may be alright, people. Yeah, looks like one team is ready. Just waiting on one more, however, they're just still discussing what they want to do here. That's perfectly fine. Teams just need to sometimes make their decision, make sure they're going to be comfortable for the upcoming map, and make sure they're in a good spot for the upcoming map. Give me a moment. I just need to do something very quick. But I should have enough time, chat. And in fact, I can even keep talking, because really all I need to do is go slightly across the room and do a few things. Which doesn't look like the teams are quite ready yet, so we should see that soon. So I'm getting further and further away from the microphone. I should be back near it shortly, as you get me shouting across the room in ASMR as I remember that I need to do something in the background. But I am alright sometimes at shouting. Well, not shouting, just have a loud voice in general, much to my chagrin of my housemates. Just because I am very, very loud, to say the least. But no spot is quite as good as directly in front of my own microphone. Like this. Especially because now I can hear again. And hear that there is no music. Why is there no music? There's the music. It's like, what broke? While I was gone. Hey, Lion, hope you're doing well and not cast a curse. Okay, I haven't cast a curse to anyone today. To be fair, I've not cast a curse to anyone today. But welcome, Dice. Is this really your first time chatting, Dice? Dice has finally come to see me in my own home, my own territory. Sorry about this, everyone. Right, there we go. Sorry about that, I was just responding. But yes, as a reminder, there is a 30-second delay, so it doesn't help. Oh god, that's a whole quote I've just been sent. Right, it looks like both teams are ready now, so hopefully we should be getting into things shortly. Right, we're going to get the countdown. There we go, both teams have said ready again. So, where shall we go with this? Rugford, are you going to count us in? There we go, starting, he says. So we should be hopefully getting it done shortly. And let me set up to actually go into the draft screen, because I didn't have that prepared. And I really need to be more prepared. I thought I'd been following for a while, it's a shame. You have been following for a while, but you've never actually... but you've never actually talked before. But Tomb of the Spider Queen, let's go. I think you've been following a while. I think it's just your first ever time you've chatted. Anyway, first pick is on the side of Anarchy, as fensad did end up with first map pick, so just the easy way, but it's always the opposite. They really don't like Brightwing. Brightwing is thrown in the trash immediately. What do we see on the other side of things? Joanna banned out. Joker finally forced off that hero for the first time this evening. Was it the second time? Were they mirrored in first game, or were they always Joe? I can't remember. I've casted two series in a row. I kind of lose track of things sometimes, especially when they play similar maps. I think both times they've played. I've had to cast back-to-back Towers of Doom games, so that's kind of blurred all into one for me. 2, 1. Second band's gonna be Sylvanas again. Sylvanas again. Junkrat? Raynor? Nothing really major you need to get rid of from one top of my head. Blaze if you're not picking it. Tychus? Vala? Vala. Blaze it is though. Let's go, Hirobi says Des to the da. I'm sure Hirobi appreciates your support. Hirobi, okay, let's not go that far, Des. Let's not go that far. Hirobi's not quite MVP yet. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do like MVP votes at the end of each match for people in the game, so we can see who either wins the popularity contest or who wins. We can see Muradin first picked there by Joker. Sorry, the Joker. Rubbish wrote it, picked up first by Grismore. And what next? Diablo's a good choice, but Lucio, Jazzy Fast. Ugh! Jazzy Fast on Lucio is always terrifying to see. Oh gosh. Right, what next for the side of Anarchy? Healer damage is my guess here. Stukov. I'd love to see Rhaegar actually, like Rhaegar Greymane, but I don't think I've seen him ever pick Greymane. White Mane, Leoric. Okay, we've got an interesting zealous buff job going on. Line, what are the chances we see an Abathur here, and why should both teams be fighting over Slug Lord of Glory? The chances appear to be 0. It looks like neither team has played Abathur at all this season. And in fact, on this map of all maps, Dice, it's probably not a good one because you are removing one more body from the field that can pick up gems easily, and that's really that's not quite a disadvantage you want to put yourself at here. It can be good, just it's one of his worst maps, and it looks like neither team plays it. Also, Jaina banned out. I guess you want to get rid of the Leoric, dumping everything on your heads kind of combo that goes on. This can still happen. We do see things like Kalf. Oh, they do play Greymane. Kalfis is available. Tassadar is a good choice still. Don't think we'll see the Zul'jin again. I think that may have been a bit shot down last game. Tuna Brief MJH I want to mention are both damaged players, so we are likely seeing 2 damage dealers coming out of this. Diablo, Psycho, Hogger, Ruglord and Hogger. That is a good one. Tuna does play Abby. What? Look. But no way she'd play Abby here. Maybe not. It'd be nice to see Abathur, but unlikely we'll see Abathur here. Greymane. I did mention Greymane earlier. I'm surprised it's coming through now. This is a best of 3, yes. So this is the final map of the series. So all NGS matches outside of like finals and grand finals, coastal finals and grand finals are best of 3s. Just in general, that's the easiest way to remember it. When Storm Division happens, which isn't on this season because it just wasn't enough interest, Storm Division does have best of 5s for their matches. Just that's not happening at the moment. But that is going to be a last pick Tychus. So that's one big old percent damage boy coming in at the end. So Muradin, Leoric, and Malthael all have to be a little bit careful about how they position around Tychus, as he does like getting that percent damage on. So it's going to be a hyper... Again, we're leaning into a hyper carry composition. I don't know why, because the standard 2 damage dealers worked so well first map, but didn't really work that second one. However, is what we're going to get. We'll have to see how this last map goes. I know Trina like the back of my hand. When did you get that Molvir then, Des? Right, Tomb of the Spider Queen. I do like, as much as I like this map, it's probably my worst map in terms of me playing, because every now and again, I am known to play the video game, not competitively at the moment. I'm kind of taking a little bit of a hiatus, a little bit of a break this season, just because the team I want to play with just didn't quite have full roster together, so I didn't quite have everyone, unfortunately, for that. But I will always enjoy casting, but I feel like it's Caster Curse, a different Caster Curse where you just become a caster and never play competitive again. But let's get into the series, shall we? Yes, but hopefully we have enough interest. Storm Division will return next season. However, on the side of fensad, we have Jazzy Fast on the Lucio. Ruglord's going to be on Hogger, Hirobi, Tychus, Psycho, Diablo, which is a good Diablo map, and Grismore on the Junkrat. On the other side of things, it's going to be Trunks on the White Mane. Very interesting to see.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You can tell them that, Des. I'm not going to. But on the other side of things, it's for Joker, Muradin, Hunter Last Leoric, MJH is going to be on Malthael, Tuna Breath, Greymane, and Radif, as I said, Trunks on the White Mane. I don't know. This is probably one of those ones where you don't actually want Comedy Odin, as you do value your minigun a lot into the enemy team comp. But I'd even like to see the reset on 7. It looks like we are just going to get grenade build. Yeah, really, there's nothing stacking here. Interesting start. Just relatively standard builds. Always interested to see Consume Vitality, considering it's a lesser pick talent for Leora. Oh. That's not a necessary cycle. Jazzy fast, going fast, and oh my god, they lost a lot of health. Flip, push. Nope, no push. Just Psycho in trouble. Good shove. Yep, Jazzy fast, however, cannot keep that Diablo alive. Not enough healing there. Nope, Joker trip. And more leaves. Was like, I'm out. Peace. Don't need it. But they're getting behind on gems already. We can see there's a massive gem difference. Already almost double the gems on the side of fensad against Anarchy. If Ruglord can freeze the wave here, we're in a pretty good spot. But I feel like the art of freezing waves has really diminished. Hirobi clearing that mid, does back up. Minigun? Yeah. And we see top being pushed out. Sidestorm, fist, hack, blade. Nope, not even gonna try. Oh, no, I got it now. Thank you. Thank you for your Sidestorm. Sidestorming, I should say. Appreciate it, even though it took me a moment to understand what you were saying. Sorry about that. But yes, thank you, yes. It is a year, apparently, since I got affiliate. Did not realize it up until this very point. Literally opened OBS. I'm like, huh, interesting. Also, we just see more and more gems being given away freely. It's not really conducive for fensad to leave this much away or open. Minigun activate on Tychus, but no damage found yet. Oh, MJH pushback. I feel like Anarchy's front to back in team fights are going to be crazy insane. If they can. Wait, do you mean Anarchy's or fensads? Fensad can do it very well. Anarchy may be able to do it very well. We're just going to be very careful. Oh. Bug Lords, can he get out? Turn of breath rolls. And they are out. They're both Malphite. Oh, yep, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, it could definitely be interesting, but it looks like this Malphite does prefer. Well, I say does prefer, but they did go E-build last time, so there's no guarantee about that. Oh, hammer hitting. Tigers. Tigers doing what we can. Oh, Joker shoved back in. Not really the target you want, but it's the target you're getting. Psycho getting slowed by Trunks. And it's 4 members mid once again. Turn in actually closer for fensad at this point. Oh, MJH. Yep, that slow grenade is rolling on in. Jazzy fast in that awkward spot. We're going to be fine. Oh, in the rhythm, Tychus. I love to see it, unironically. This will be hopefully we get a very long minigun by the end of this game. And that's the only quest to still know. Everyone else relatively standard. Q build Diablo is definitely an interesting one. Not one we see before and actually can protect against the amount of damage that can come in. Maybe not against the percent damage on Malphite, however, or Leora. That is going to be turned. Literally this wave here was turned available. We decided to leave. They packed their bags, they're going home, they're getting a different wave. We're very. Oh. Ooh, unfortunately, the Psycho didn't quite get the follow-up damage onto Tuna Breath, so Tuna Breath does get to live. And Turn-In is now available. Medley on Hogger, who is getting their 19 and now they've done so. And now we can see where both teams start watching the objective as well as they can. Oh, shove on to Joker. Joker jumps in. Noticing a theme here. Tuna Breath getting chased out by Hirobi. Hirobi minigun still active. Joker taking a lot of damage and they are pushed into tower range. They push further in tower range, but they just still have jump up. Tuna Breath catching up with everyone else and able to do so quite quickly. MJH spinning in. No minigun available for Hirobi there, so they aren't going to quite get anything from that. Oh, that's if I'm going to pick up mid-soak. Hunter Lust and MJH turning in below. Oh, Diablo's not been able to turn in yet. Cycle is still holding 17, 18, 19. And they alone have turned in, but it's going to be very hard for them to get it. Oh, shove onto Joker. Didn't quite get a wall. Joker has jumped to get out. Spinning on through comes Hogger. Well, they're leaving the bottom soak lane. Bottom lane soak a while. So that should be interesting to see. Hirobi gets grenade out. Psycho in trouble. No, they're not. And they get the first Web Weaver phase. Good stuff from fensad getting that, but it's not necessarily the end of the world for Anarchy. Sometimes we receive it, or often we see the second turn and get a lot of value. The first one, that's jump done by Joker. Sometimes we see a lot of second objectives get far more value than the first. Unless, of course, there's a back-to-back by a team, then that could definitely make it much more difficult. Jazzy, I know you want the gloves. Do not get them. Oh, charge onto them. Cleanse. Unfortunately, cleansed around it, pushed around the trap itself, so no value found there. And that is going to be a good old spider web weaver wave just coming on through. 10s. Now they'll... Diz, I have bad news. It's Commandeer Odin. Which, again, I don't know how I feel about this. Because you are giving up minigun whenever you're in it. And there's a lot of potential value you're missing out on. The team fight specifically. But it does definitely help with Siege, and we can see that is primarily what it's being used for. Bottom fort goes down. Nice run from Hirobi there. Psycho is the one in trouble. Grenade coming out to peel. There's a bit of APOC action coming on out. Sure, we see one kill, but we see that is going to be a double. We see that as a trade. Muradin for the Diablo. Yeah, very unfortunate for Diablo there. Oh. This is OMG. I can only imagine what the next sentence is going to be. Alright, that was that objective phase done. We can see that Anarchy almost has two turn-ins. They are not too far off, but we can see top building finally goes down. Des, what do you have to say to Hirobi right now? Camp's been cleared out. It's fine, he's better player than me, so I'm sure it's a purpose. Yeah, but this is fun. Psycho scouting in JH. Shove onto Joker, not really getting too much else out of it. Hammer coming through. Tuna Breath doing a lot. They are going for throat, not Curse Ball is a big thing to note here. Hirobi slinging on up. Meanwhile, down below, Rug Lord is going to be fine. Same for Psycho. Well, I say fine, but Psycho's taking too much. They do go down to last rights in the end. 33% of Diablo's health is still 33% of Diablo's health, so they will die. Rug Lord is just being a pest down bottom. Not going to be able to stall for much longer, but Diablo will be up soon. This grenade. Finds two. Oh my gosh, they stopped MJH from handing in that whole time, so Diablo is now up and come back. Diablo is only at about half soulstone, so he does need a little bit more souls to get back up, but he has died a couple of times now, so it's always going to be a little bit difficult. MJH finally to get part of their turn and done, but not too much found from it. Not too many gems gone from their own pool of gems they had. I guess the question becomes, how good is Fensad's defense here? Nice hammer from downtown. And Tomb I can't say the same about. But yeah, we've got a pretty straightforward defense here. Mid, top, bot. Charge and Q coming out from Psycho and Rug Lord specifically. There's going to be an APOC. Nice APOC, good damage. Psycho's doing the best survive, but that is going to be a last rights once again on top of it. Rug Lord standing with his circle is not the best. They do. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 26 gems goes down as we hear Go for Throat come out. Well, as a reset, MJH goes into tower range, but that is going to be fine. But that was a lot of gems to lose there. Hogger had 26 of them, and none of them were recoverable. Nice dodge on Joker's hammer. Hirobi in trouble? Nope, they're fine. And Entomb is up now, so they're very close to being in trouble, but cooldowns are not quite there for the side of Anarchy this time around. Oh, back-to-back turn-ins are available for Anarchy. That is a problem for... Oh, Jazzy fast. It was, thank God you're Lucio, is all I can say. That was a very dire situation. Get the menus away. Okay, that's fine. Oh. MJH gets turned in. Majority of the gems then just are on the Orc, so they need to keep an eye on Hunter Lust here. entombing Tuna away from everyone else. Psycho going in late. There's a Riptide coming through. Nice double hit. That's Murden going down first, actually. Nor while we heard Hirobi minigunning throughout that, that is a large segment of people just getting into that heroic, but we can see that spell armor pop by Hirobi. Psycho in trouble. Doesn't hold on. Once again, that is a third last try onto the tank and a third death. Hirobi in trouble. That's 20 more gems. Can Griswold pick them up? Yes, she can. Can she live through it? That is the second question. Hunter Lust does get out safely as well. That is going to be Hunter Lust turning in, as they have the last 6 that are needed.
Come, my children.
Oh dear.
Join the red one.
So fensad, what do you need to do to really come back in this? Not die is first up. Tychus is scaling more and more as thing. 104 stacks is pretty reasonable on Tychus. You can get a lot of percent damage out during that time. Web weavers are dropping, and we can see, oh, Joker has been found. Honestly, sizzling attacks could be very good on Tychus here. I wouldn't mind seeing it. Sizzling attacks, I think, is a good choice. Grenade, however, can be also very good for finishing. But yeah, we can see Leoric is, by the way, full ghost build. Thank you, Dez, for the happy anniversary. Meanwhile, we see Greyman has gone pup slap build, so they can do a decent amount of damage themselves. Psycho taking a lot, backing out, doesn't have a tap available. But all while they're defending mid, they are going to be losing bottom. Hogger did deal top, so that is safe. But I don't know if they can continue to deal with bottom. Hunterless going in, looking for an entomb. No, but does create the space for it for building to be found. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Riptide coming out. Does get a good chunk of damage. Sure, Diablo goes down in the process, but you've also found 3 in that same moment. Or 2 in that same moment. MJH, however, looks like there may be a third. Come on, is Trunks or Tuna going to go down? Tuna does. MJH does get out, however, that is a... Oh my gosh, are they? Nope, they're not. Jesse Fast kind of skates in, but it was Tychus burn damage from the grenade that found per kill at the end. Because Tychus we have seen is going for grenade build. And boss has been called by the side of fensad. Hunter Lost keeping an eye on things. They are going to be respawning soon, but we can get potentially a boss turn in play here, which is very, very strong. They just need to make sure more gets her 33 in. Essentially everyone but Hirobi. As you see, Psycho is just cleaning up waves and back. Nice, that's the moment. That's what we needed to see for fensad. You needed a good fight. Boss turn-in is always strong. Well, not always strong, but usually strong. But we need to see them bolster the boss now before it goes down. See Jesse Fast going up to it, but already it's third health left on boss, half health left on boss. Basically by the time I finish that sentence. Yep, there it is. So yeah, Web Weavers with it as well can do work, but that boss is already... It's just too much room was given. So that boss doesn't quite get the value I think. And there's Web Weaver just after the boss has died. Comedy Odin. Now this is where it's easy. Ironically enough, this is where it's easiest for Anarchy to step up when Commander Odin is down, or when Commander Odin is in use. Just because there's that minigun threat is gone. Sure, the range is tough to deal with, but the minigun is kind of the biggest thing you're actually scared of. So without that, it's much easier to step in. However, Odin is over, and that is back to the minigun we know. Maybe not love, but we know. And we're getting a very soft siege going on here while the other 2 lanes have Web Weavers pushing still. Oh, Ruglord went for a ride. No wall found there by Psycho. Jump in by Joker, but no hammer. Web Weaver phase over. Both teams pretty much equidistant to the next one, just a few gems difference between the 2 teams. I'd like to see here from Anarchy has been freezing lanes, just making sure that the gems are harder to come by for fensad, and looks like they're doing pretty well at that so far. Just whether it is accidental or not is really the big question. Camps being picked up. Just adding a little bit of macro pressure. Right, 20s are now available for fensad. So let's have a little look and see. Oh, it's already open. And see what's happening there. We see its shockwave upgrade of power spike. Got big red button Tychus, mixing fire Lucio, Hellgate Diablo, and Radicus out is going to be extra oomph on Junkrat. It's the second time we've seen extra oomph on Junkrat today. Big red button getting damage in. Tuna Breath getting hit by it. That big red button's actually hit a few more people than I thought it would have so far. And that's big red button over. Oh, that's not the best place for either team to fight. Stun coming out onto Psycho. Riptide being used. Pop it now. Only 2 people found there. I thought it was going to be free. Surprising. Grenade not fighting anyone, unfortunately, there. Oh, Trunks and MJH has to go a very passive way. Jazzy Fast thinks about it, but does not capitalize on dismounting there. Oh, we're coming back to a push top. Sick. Yeah. Who has the most gems? Malfowl again. Oh no, Tuna Breath actually does. Sorry. Greyman. Right, the cheeks of safety are up. They do stop. Never mind. They hit Hunterless. Hunterless actually goes, I'm just going to go Ghost form. And just moves halfway across, a third of the way across the map almost. In that one instance. Psycho, pick up the gems! Neither teammates have picked up the gems. And then 2 misses. Oh, there's the jump from Joker. Hits just minions this time, unfortunately, for them. Anarchy really not sure if they want to go with this. They seem a little bit indecisive, but the same can be said for fensad. Both teams are not wanting to make that first mistake. Shot going out to Joker. Joker taking a decent amount. Riptide coming on through. Hits only 1 that time. The Joker's going to die. Same for Leoric. Is Tuna Breath going to get the kill first, or are they going to have to be chased out? Trunks! Oh, Hellgate used by Psycho there, interestingly enough. MJH in trouble. That's MJH down. Malfowl has returned, however. No one can stop Death picked up at 20. So what may have been able to be ended there can now no longer. Thanks to that, no one can stop Death, but that is why it is the good talent there. Four members about to be back up, and yeah, that is. Oh, with those deaths there turned in now no longer available for Anarchy as a side note. That's very good news if you are fensad. Jazzy Fast, I think you need turn as well. No, you don't. You've got enough. Your team has enough, don't worry. I'm bad at counting. Alright, Web Weavers, waves pressed up relatively high. This may be a very difficult situation for Anarchy. Top building's almost definitely going down. Mid and bottom potentially as well. We'll have to see how this breaks up. This fully goes into things. Jump from Joker very early. Does hit the hammer, but however, unstop from Jazzy Fast just is onto it. Nice double hit from Junkrat. It's actually a triple hit that time, as we see it was a full reset. That was another reset. There's a whole lot of heroics coming out now. Psycho is going to be one going down first, however, they did complete their charge press in the meantime. Trunks nearly dead in the same regard, but Grismore did pop their Riptide in time, so it did still get a little bit of cooldown reduction on it. And now Web Weaver has gone behind, has found the building. Yeah, so now we just see the Web Weavers doing their best to really crack open this nut. We can see that top went down. Mids are getting relatively low. We see Big Red Bottom mids. As Diablo did have Soulstone, it was reset, but they are back, so it is still a 5v5. Bottom building did fall. Web Weaver did find that as well. But That looks like it's all from the Web Weavers. For now, at least. Psycho Chubb's Joker. Nice double entomb from Leoric, and that is a silence entomb as well. Hellgate doing its best. Go for throat, didn't find the kill. Tigers, however, does go down at the end. That is going to be a lot of healing coming out. Grismore does do a lot. Valk Merc, CCS, thank you for raid. 4 evil, and we see Grismore getting on out. Ruglord low. That is going to be Diablo even more low as they go down. And Jazzy Fast going to try to slow down the momentum of things, but I don't know if they can get out. Yes, they can. And it looks like it may be a boss turn and call available for Anarchy here. As Turn of Breath is going to start hitting that boss. And we'll dive in immediately after that. Yep, there it is. And what was looking to be in a good spot for fensad now looks like a rough spot for them as Anarchy is taking the lead. They have the gems, they have the boss. Does fensad have the clear, I guess, is the question. Yep, boss turning. We've seen it time and time again. And this one has been a lot crisper for Anarchy than it was fensad. But look how pushed out these waves are. These web weavers are going to be spawned very far back. Really, your only concern at the moment for fensad is getting that top lane cleared. Boss already getting chipped down. Hirobi now helping out. The Joker tried jumping in, just didn't quite get in, I think, there. This may be where you want to pop Commandeer Odin. Yeah. Jump in, flip. There's a lot of damage going to Joker. Riptide finding a good couple of people. That looks like it's going to be a trade there, actually. 1 for 1. Tank for offlane. So actually it's a bit of trade for fensad. That's 2 now. Building minions finding absolute work. But you're still got to keep in mind you are on defense. You do have web weavers still knocking at your door. You've got to be careful. So where do we see them go? Also, that web weaver died to a wave. It didn't even get past there. This web weaver also low. The question is, what are they just going to try and knock down mid? Hirobi very, very far away from the rest of their team. Grenades MJH. And there's Commandeer Odin itself. Looks like they're not going to full commit to ending, but they are going to try to open up the map as much as possible. Just the passive pressure alone can definitely add up. Leoric going in, thinking about Tomb does not. That should be cleaned up by Holger soon enough. Bottom camp is up. Bruiser, this Bruiser, still another couple minutes off. Very passive play. No camp take there. They just didn't want to risk it. Which their camp's up for another 2 minutes, so I don't know if this is necessarily a good spot to really set up around. As we can see, the side of Anarchy is going to go bottom. How long do we think this game is going to continue is a question? Because this is getting to a 25-minute Tomb of Spider Queen already. I think we're looking at it more than just a end fight. It looks like we're going to have a what's the phrase I'm looking for? Nice. Nice Hellgate, I was about to say, as the Joker just ran straight into it and got interrupted out of their jump. Very unfortunate for them. But yes, we are getting very much into that late game now. 108,000 hero damage from the Tigers already. Meanwhile, 82,000 top of the other side of Malthael. 144k soak Leoric, 143k soak Tigers as well. Well, Drunk at 128. There's a lot of siege in general. Tanking. Bit more in Muradin's favor than Diablo's, 143k tank compared to 102k. Healing, 91,000 on Velucio, just saw compared to 110,000 on White. They're all just warrened away. Oh, they've been found. I love just one well-placed Junkrat trap just goes, oh, grenade goes, oh, okay, I'm not going in there, never mind. That's all 5 here is the big thing to note. Oh, MJH has been found. Oh, Jazzy Fast. Skates out of the gap. I didn't think they'd actually survive that one. Oh, stun combo coming out. They're actually down one person. This is very dangerous. If they can get a kill now, in a good spot. Big Riptide, but I don't know if Psycho gets out. Hirobi's trying to miss. Jazzy's trying to miss. That's going to be Diablo down, but it is Soulstone up. There's another there's another decent reset of Riptide. But yeah, taking that fight down one person, never a good play. Ruglord gets out. Tunabrief taking a lot of damage. Oh, we're getting a little bit impatient, but that is the healer down. Jazzy faster, don't think it can save anyone else. Grismore. This is very messy a fight. Joker in trouble. Joker goes down. Does jump to safety, actually. Ruglord, can you get out? Diablo's back. I think Diablo just realized they had Soulstone up. That's them going down. That is a big trade of abilities. I think if Diablo realized a bit sooner they had respawned, that may have gone better. Unfortunately, sometimes... Oh my gosh. Sometimes Diablo forgets they have Soulstone available. MJH in trouble. Jazzy Fast really wants them. MJH is getting stuck. They're just getting tossed around, and that's 22 gems gone. Malfoy does have a return button at least, but it doesn't quite do enough there. It doesn't save him in the moment, I guess I should say. That's still minus 22 gems at the end of the day. But yeah, we are continuing this series. Psycho making way up. Jazzy, honestly, just turn in your gems now before you have a chance to lose them. It looks like everyone's migrating up towards boss. MJH wanting to step up. They're not sure about it. Leoric checking boss. Finds no one there. Oh, has been found by Psycho. Ghosts. Ray forms immediately. Does not want to be the one involved there. They do have the numbers, however. It's a very important thing to note. It is going to be Hogger just a little bit behind still. So you guys got to be a bit patient. We can see retreat pings coming out. I can only imagine that is from Ruglord. Muradin jump. Eaton there. Is Muradin heavy impact? Yeah, they are. No, they're dwarf launch, I should say. All this posturing, people are getting impatient. I wonder who is going to crack first. Who caves into the pressure first? It looks like it may be Anarchy. They're getting a little bit sick of that neutral game. Psycho Entombed? Nope, Hellgate coming in out. Joker taking so much damage there, but the healing coming in from Whitemane is just a little bit too much. It's a very big health bar for him. Muradin, they can see the rewind being used, and that is going to be Tychus going down first. And that is a big chunk of the damage. Flip coming out. Any extra stun? Nope. But Riptide finds a good chunk of people. Ruglord holding on. Psycho's going to get last riders. And that may be all she wrote for this stream. Or this game, I should say. But no, we see a backpedal. It is just going to be a boss call. Oh, that's not what you want to see. But meanwhile, Core does have pressure on it. Do you just go Core if you have the other three? Because you know what the other side is doing. You know they're going to be doing boss. Do you just force them out of from boss territory? I think that's the plan. That looks like the plan. Jazzy Fast doing what they can. They are going to be touching the core, so it can't give it shielding back. Riptide being used. We can see Hearthing coming out now, leaving Trunks and Tunabrief to really finish it off. But will the core go down in time is the big question. Grismore is going to try. Same for Ruglord. 4-0. That is going to be the game and the series. Oh, what an ending. What an absolute ending to that map. That is not how I expected it to end after that last fight, but hey. fensad saw their win condition and they absolutely capitalized. Well played there. What good ending. I should really choose this button and... Yeah, didn't think that was going to end that way. I thought after that last fight, it was a good game for Anarchy to really close it out. But we can see on the other side of things, it is going to be... Hog 151,000 siege, 183,000 siege Leoric, 24,000 soak compared to 27,000 rounding for Leoric. Hero damage, 130,000 Junkrat, 112,000 Malfair, but Tychus 125,000 as well. Definitely doing a lot between the two. Healing, Whitemane 138,000 compared to 130,000, for 107,000 of Lucio. That stings red. Yeah, that's gotta hurt. I'm going to put myself in the NGS Discord and see if anyone's willing to join me. Bringing up talents for everyone to see. I'm sure someone will join me in a few moments. That's always what seems to happen. I'll ping if need be, but we'll see soon enough. Yeah, Tychus absolutely did a decent amount of work there, but Riptide is just having so many resets from Grismore was impressive. was very surprised they were able to end there, but a little bit slow of a reaction from Anarchy meant that they didn't quite get there in the end. They were doing so well, just crazy ending to it all. It's just not quite what you expect or how you expect it to go down. So I'm going to ping at fensad, see if anyone's willing to join me. Any interviewees? Question mark. So we'll see if someone's willing to join us in a few moments. But yeah, what a game that was indeed. Map view screen. Let's go back here. So we'll wait a little bit longer, but in general, that was a good series nonetheless. I'm going to mute Discord before I forget. And we have Ruglord and Gimme More joining us. How are you, and Hirobi, how are you free feeling after, and Jazzy, okay, you guys are really just taking your time coming in here, aren't you? Yeah, there's Ender. This feels planned.
Wait, one more.
I interviewed. They followed me.
You were here oh, Ender was here after you.
Yeah.
Where's your sixth man?
He is going to bed.
Wow.
He does not like us.
Wow.
He said he just doesn't like you in particular.
But how are you five feeling after that last map?
Rough.
I need to
That
take
was a
my
rough
blood
game.
pressure
I need
medication.
a shower.
Yeah, it was definitely a
I don't
hell.
think it should have been that close.
It's definitely a hell
Actually, it
of
should
an
have
ending.
been because it wasn't hot.
Well, unfortunately, Hogger doesn't always save you guys, but we'll kind of start back from the start. Map number 1 was a rough spot you guys were put in. I don't know, but was double mage always the plan there, or did just things go slightly awry early on?
We had a draft mistake. We were confused if we wanted Chromie or Tychus. And we ended up going with Chromie, and it was the biggest mistake of our lives.
Alright, so I really think this whole like double mage, double A, I think it's fine. Like as long as they don't have like an absurd, like as long as they're not taking into like Brightwing or someone that with like a lot of spell armor, I think it's fine. I think it's more about the damage structure. And we had 2 characters that really needed to hit a skill shot that could be blocked onto a specific target. And we had a tank that needed to get a kill very quickly or was useless. And I think that was really hard because we could have played a really slow poke comp into Uther especially. But a Nubarak is like not a tank for the patient. He is a tank that needs to go in and get a kill. And he can't really like stand there and trade hits with, with a character like Muradin. And I think that was the bigger issue. I think if he had if he had taken Tychus, I think it would have been better, but not because he's not a mage, but because he can. It means that a Nubarak can dive on anyone, and he can kill them.
Yeah.
Without Tychus, I think we had to be very selective on who we dived on, and yeah, that's my.
It
thoughts
did
on that
seem
game.
quite hard after Muradin to get that Avatar. You're no longer able to even try front to back just because Avatar did let him survive full combos.
Yeah,
It was
and with
really-
Uther, you really can't. Like honestly, a Nubarak is just really hard into Uther because unless you could kill the Uther,
There was no Uther.
there was no Uther.
It was Deckard.
There was an Uther. There was
That
an
was
Uther
sec-
second game.
Second game.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, so I'm used to Deckard. Yeah, then our count comp kind of sucks then because then they can just heal up over the end of the Pope.
Yeah,
then
okay.
should
Well,
just take it Tychus.
we won't really dwell on that map because it was maybe just a little bit of a draft mistake, which it happens sometimes. There's not too much to say about it. Battlefield of Eternity was, however, a little bit more comfortable looking from you all. Going into that Zul'jin hypercarry who decided to go Headhunter, were you guys all concerned about Zul'jin by the end of it?
No.
Uh,
By the end of it, no.
By the beginning of it?
Maybe in the beginning. It was scary.
so I think we first picked Blaze that game, and I'm not scared of Zul'jin because I have his attack speed, and that's like all of his damage, and he can't even step out of the oil because it lasts for another 3 seconds after that because Blaze is a balanced character. So
Blaze is good and balanced.
I mean, at least I wasn't worried about it. I don't even think. I think Zul'jin kind of doesn't make sense on that map because it's a scaling map, and Zul'jin's a scaling character, but BOE is like the second fastest map. Although I think in NGS it usually does go kind of late, so I guess it's alright.
Yeah. When were you? Well, I know Varian is something they pick on this map. Is it always C Smash Varian?
I think Tuna almost always goes C Smash Varian.
Ah, okay. So was that a bit of a concern for someone, I don't know, a bit armor-based like Ruglord up there?
Yeah.
I mean,
That
I think
was scarier for everyone, I think.
I don't think there's a
That's-
single character that counters Blaze. Like, there's not really many characters I see,
I was going to say
and I'm like,
Cyclone,
oh shit,
not
Blaze is
Ruglord,
bad
that's on me.
here.
I
Yeah,
was going to say
I think I was more worried about Tassadar getting destroyed
Mm.
or Hanzo. I mean, like, they definitely had the punch to punch through anyone on our team. I think it's even Garrosh. I think they definitely had the punch.
I don't think I saw Hanzo die now I think about it. It was Hanzo and
Yeah,
Blaze
Hanzo was
both
crazy.
lived the whole game.
I think there was one death.
Oh no, Tassadar.
I'm not
Tassadar lived the whole game. Tassadar Blaze lived the whole game.
Oh.
Yeah. I
did
did
that.
like the Tassadar pick because it's kind of good into Johanna. I just don't think it's a fantastic Tassadar map, but...
What do you mean? Oh, I disagree with you on that. There's so many places to put down a wall. That's why it was good.
Hmm.
The
wall,
melees
I-
couldn't go in and dive us because there was a wall between them and us.
That's
Walls.
true. Yeah, the walls were pretty big. And they are, again, really good into Johanna.
It did seem very well to split the teams that game. And that leads us to the absolute long match of Tomb of the Spider Queen. What made you guys choose Tomb of the Spider Queen in particular? Any
The
reasoning?
map they like to play.
Okay.
I
Booters.
personally love it because my two best healers are probably Lucio and Brightwing,
Mhm.
and they are completely overpowered on that map.
I mean, it does feel like you never get to play. It seems like that they always seem to play in Brightwing on that map. Oh, in general, Anarchy seems to really dislike Brightwing being played. So were you just planning to never play Brightwing, or?
I wasn't planning on it,
Hmm.
but that's how it turned out. The games were fun. The Lucio in the last game was so much fun. I spent so
Yeah, you look
long
like you were
yelling at
having
other
fun.
people.
Jazz,
They
why do,
were-
you like
What was that?
why do you like Brightwing on that map?
So the rotation is very short, and the top lane is a lot shorter in general length than other things. So
Mhm.
the minions come by in a decent burst, which allows you to use your Z for actual sustain healing very comfortably, instead of just a burst, I need to save someone on my team. So the
Interesting.
Brightwing healing numbers go up so much.
Mhm.
That
It's
is
probably one of the
interesting.
best maps for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a very back and forth. How are you guys feeling like leading up to the end of that point where you had lost two, they had all 5 up, but you saw the core was falling? Was it like, is it just do this now or we just lose, or?
I literally
Teamwork.
called it. I yelled, "Just go,
Yeah.
go bottom!" And then someone else said, "There's 3 cats on." I'm like, "Yeah, just run, just run."
Hmm.
Yeah, we got kind of lucky there. I think when we got boss and turn in, but that they coincided at completely different times, I knew this game was gonna last forever. That's just how this game map goes a lot of times. We need to work on the timing on that. If that objective and that map boss had crashed at the exact same time, I think the game is pretty much over there. Not like immediately, but it's just such a big swing.
Yeah, it did
But I
seem
think
like
without it,
for you guys, once the boss was literally there, died, then the Web Weaver dropped. It just seemed like a slow turn, but that is probably something Anarchy did. We're quite on top of that. They managed to get the boss and turn and basically there at the same time. It was actually a very good map played by them that time around, so I guess, were you concerned when you see things such as Whitemane, Leoric come out, well, Whitemane and Greymane come out, where it's things you see a little bit less, but they can do very well?
I started thinking immediately, okay, this is some heavy team fight. They can get on our heads. This is pretty scary. The Entomb is going to be big. Greymane is probably going to pop off once or twice. I think, okay, what can we do? And I think, hang on. Their macro is also completely insane. And that team comp is probably one of the scariest things I've scared down. Because out of the box with just what we were playing, because we also had a pretty macro-focused team comp with a good bit of team fight on us, and it felt like we got beat at every angle in the draft. It was so spooked going into the game.
yeah, I think especially with Diablo, they drafted really well into the Diablo. Did we take Diablo into Malthael? Because we're kind of trolling.
Malthael was last pick by them. You picked Diablo.
Oh,
before
last
then.
pick.
Oh, last two.
Did we
Diablo was
Tychus
picked
already?
before.
No, I think Tychus was left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We picked Tychus last.
It was just really hard for Diablo. I mean, I think Leoric is really hard. Leoric doesn't kill Diablo super fast, but he just puts so much pressure on Diablo. Like, Diablo really needs to go in and stay healthy. Leoric just puts such a timer on him.
Yeah.
It's probably just not a Diablo game. And as a Hogger player, I don't want to see Malthael or Tychus. So yeah, I think macro-wise, honestly, I think we were fine. I just think that team fight-wise, it was really, really hard. Especially because a lot of teams, including us, I think pretty much just go for burst. I feel like poke is almost a dead style now in NGS. And Whitemane is just like the ultimate burst healer. Like she and Uther. So yeah, and Tychus is like, you know, a basically like a burst character with this trait. And then Junkrat, same thing. Or not Junkrat, but you know, Junkrat with like the boot with the riptide. So I just think, yeah, it was a rough game team fight wise.
Hirobi, why Commandeer Odin? Because you're removing minigun from the equation during that. I'm just curious as to what that reasoning is behind Odin instead of drill.
I don't know, I kind of just felt like it would be a lot more helpful with like pushing for us, because we were like not able to like step up a lot to push without Odin like multiple times.
Yeah.
Right. I also have a quote here for you from Diz Hirobi.
Oh, no.
If Hirobi doesn't take drill and scream, drill me Tychus every time he's no longer BFF.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm no longer BFF. I should have screamed drill me Tychus. That is my bad.
Okay.
Actually, Show Me Tychus wouldn't have been that bad.
I think Odin, like, I think sometimes on this map, because people don't spread the boss and the objective at the same time, like, I think we did it, and then they did it as well. They only got top keep when I think they could have ended if they had crashed at the same time. But because it was disjointed, they got to clear their boss. I think because of that, Odin is, like, a little bit extra value, because it's a little bit safer. You could also technically siege with laser, but I don't think it's as reliable, because you can just kill the laser. I need to test that. But Odin is, like...
You can't silence the laser, however.
You can't?
No. Well, once laser's dropped, you can use it, but... I mean, the more the issue became as soon as the Silencer's Tomb came down, it hindered Odin a fair amount.
Oh, yeah. I mean... I don't really know what to say about that. I was just... Getting entombed is really bad, typically.
Yeah.
I don't think laser would have made a difference outside of being able to be used while you're dead.
But right, I don't really have any other questions, so I guess I'll leave the floor open to you guys about any comments you want to make about the series, any shout-outs, any thanks. The floor is yours.
These nuts.
Okay, anyone except more, that is.
God.
How about that?
GG's
I had fun with the
Anarchy.
Hanzo. I'm
You're,
now
very
campaigning
close
to
to-
be main DPS for fensad. Just with
I'll
Hanzo.
switch over to Keeler.
Good luck with
Shout out to the
that.
Line Bless for casting. It's always good fun, especially when you cast. And yeah, that's it.
Right on.
Shout out to Psycho, who's not here. Good man.
So, it was past
Shout
like
out
that
to-
time.
10 deaths for us.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
10 deaths. He's got to get up on the scoreboard, man.
Not sure if you said, but Anarchy for the really good games, really scary and fun games.
Right on. In that case...
I also...
Oh, go on.
Sorry. I was going to say I apologize for making Joker puns throughout the entirety of the last game, because I was too tired.
That's
Right,
kinda
so
cool.
on that note, have a good rest of your evening. Well played, Fensad, and good luck with the rest of your games, because I don't believe there's that many left this season.
Yeah, we got really strong opponents.
Good luck
Well,
indeed.
That's pretty scary.
Right, take care, everyone.
Bye, Line Bless.
Thank you.
Right, so that was Fensad and 5 members glory. So that's gonna be it for me. What I'm gonna do is raid Alicia. I was on a team with Alicia at one point, so greatly appreciate her. But while that outro is happening, thank you everyone for watching. It's always a great time casting this. It's always fun. I always enjoy it. So Fensad, well done over Anarchy. That was absolutely absolutely a wonderful last match. So well done both those teams. So I've been your host, The Line Bus. So I wish everyone a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending where you are in the world, because time zones, well, they're weird, and I get even more lost with them as soon as we get to daylight savings. So to everyone, take care all, and I hope you have a very, very good rest of your time. I don't know, awake. If you're about to go to sleep, good luck with that. Alright. See you all later.